in certain situations.
Yeah.
Where it's like, why is he wearing a trench coat from 1987? Well.
Hey, speaking of some sadness, man, Sir Ian Holm. The name may not strike a tone with people, but he is a famous actor who played Bilbo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings. He also played the priest in The Fifth Element. He played in quite a few movies, actually. He passed away this past week at 88 years old.
88 years old, man. Oh. I mean, that's a hell of a run right there. You go for 88 years and you keep producing great movies and being just a
great actor. Great actor. Like, I've never seen anything bad that he was in.
Yeah, no matter what he's doing, you can tell he's giving it his all. He's obviously caring about his character and bringing it to life and making the viewer feel like it's a real life situation. In those Lord of the Ring movies, whether you're a Star Wars person or a Lord of the Rings person, in my opinion, you can be both if you want to. Both movies are very well enough. I mean, Lord of the Rings, even the Hobbit movies, I was like, hey, let's check out the Hobbit. Let's see what's going on here. And everything besides the talking dragon, I was fine with.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Once the dragon started talking, I was like, why? Who? Come on. Like, I could buy a dragon. Okay, I'm going to buy a dragon there.
You draw a limit at talking.
The Rock is the talking dragon.
Yeah.
Like that Marvel movie with the, oh, God. When I saw the raccoon start to talk, I was like,
oh, for Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I am out. Then the little stick guys started saying, I'm like, dude, this is a cartoon. This is basically a Disney made-for-TV movie sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know, it had that quality feel to it when you have a stick talk. Sticks aren't supposed to talk.
It's true.
But yeah, but besides that, I mean, the acting style that he's had has always been true to a portrayal of any character that he's ever been a part of, whether it be any kind of sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
88 years old, hey man, some people live to 88 years old and you could barely even notice that they're alive because you never knew them as much as we would familiarize ourselves with the characters that he played. So, you know, it's a sad loss, but you know, 88 years we got with him.
That's true.
And film to remember him by. So you could always look at, you could always visit those
multiple films to remember him by. Yeah, which is great. Classics throughout time.
Sparky, did you have him on your list?
No.
Here's another one that slipped by. Speaking of slipping by, we're actually going to slip into our second half of our show here. And, Sparkles, would you lead us into our fun little game, Kansas Man?
Kansas Man.
It's a twister, NEM. That's right, folks. We are playing the game Fact or Fiction Kansas Man style this week. And, man, we have a treat for you this week with these stories. Fantastic stories pulled from the headlines of Kansas newspapers, the internet, the interweb, for your viewing pleasure. or displeasure, whatever.
Well, what is Kansas really famous for? The band Kansas, obviously the Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, sort of Kansas, and
yeah, it is Kansas.
Yeah, that's what else is Kansas? Their basketball team, I guess, maybe
the Jayhawks,
and the Jayhawks, yeah,
their barbecue.
Kansas City barbecue, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I thought Kansas City is both in Kansas and Missouri.
It is.
So we're going to have to split the difference on that one.
We are going to split the difference, but it is Kansas City and...
Dude, they can't even keep their own state city name in the frickin' state. Something's wrong there. State capital Topeka.
That's true. Topeka is a big, big city.
Yeah. When you want to get wild and crazy Smuckers on the side. You go to Topeka, Kansas. You get 2 They treat you good for a long time.
That's true. That is true.
Turkey of Kansas.
All right, so let's pop into these 5 stories. I hope you guys are ready. Strap on in for the fun ride. That is Kansas Man. Story number 1. Kansas man arrested for robbery. He apparently tied up the cashier when he discovered there wasn't enough cash to take out of the register, and apparently worked the counter for 3 hours.
That's a smart guy right there. That's true.
Story number 2. Kansas couple was sued by the man who held them hostage in their home. Kind of a twister.
Wait,
Story.
hold on. What was that button again?
Kevin looks like his head is ready to explode after 2
It's kind of a twist. Kind of a twist. Kansas couple was sued by the man who held them hostage in their home.
They did something
Asbestos poisoning?
Story number 3. Kansas man whom played for a major NFL team was arrested for stealing $33 worth of crab legs at a Publix.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that one's false. Crab legs are more expensive than that.
Story number 4. Kansas man arrested for illegally fishing with dynamite.
Oh, I like the
Bullshit. There is no...
yes, no, people do that. That's true.
And
Don't do it. You know, if you do it in water, there's no waterway I can find in the whole state of Kansas.
You'd be amazed. Story number 5. Kansas man arrested for store theft after mistakenly taking keys instead of the cash.
They don't even feel the same. What the hell's wrong with
Kevin, we're at a ponderance right now. Kansas man is like no one I have ever seen before. He's a special type of guy.
That's a special kind of dumb right there. They're on a new level right now.
They're especially on a new level of Kansas dumb.
How did they lose the fight over Kansas City? Like, did Missouri strong arm them over it in a math competition?
Maybe.
How do you not locate inside the line of where your own state is?
Yeah.
You put it on the board.
You would think so. You would think so, Kevin. Not so much in Kansas.
God damn.
Kevin, we'll start out with you. What do you think? Trues, false, all true. What are you doing?
I'm going to go all true on this one. The only reason I'm going all true is because Stack Girl said those crab legs could have been on sale. And that swayed my decision.
Sparkalicious, how about you?
All true.
And Stack Girl also going all true, right?
Yep. You going all true?
Yeah.
Yes, he's going all true.
All
right.
Story number 1. Kansas man arrested for robbery. He apparently tied up the cashier when he discovered there wasn't cash to take in the register, and then worked the register. He also worked the register for 3 hours. That's a true story. Come on.
Man. Smartest dude in Kansas. I'm giving it to him.
He felt so bad. He felt so bad. See, now this is what happens when you rob a poor person. You're like, oh shit, he's poor. Maybe I'll help him out. No, wait, you were trying to rob him. Nah, but I'm going to help him out. I'm going to get him out of this. I'm going to get him out of his jam.
It's only $30 in the register. I just opened. Don't worry, there's a coffee rush coming. All right, I got to tie you up real quick.
Yeah.
Give me your smock.
And that's exactly what happened.
Picture.
That's exactly what happened. Please do not mind the lady tied up because it's a part of training. Yeah. Yes!
Weird. Yes.
Brother, I cannot tell you how true this is that he tied up the cashier. The cashier was tied up behind the counter, and he worked the counter for 3 hours in order to get enough cash that when a cop actually came in, the cop arrested him because he saw the guy behind the counter was tied up. Kansas, you are a special breed of tarded.
So he you know what? It's a smart move. He just got a little too greedy.
He got too much into it.
He went on to hour number 3. If he did that for 2 hours, he's getting right out of there scot-free.
He went full tart. You can't go full tart.
Maybe he gets $90 instead of $105.
Yeah. Yeah. He went all in. He went pot stupid.
Did he punch in?
Story number 2, Kansas
I
couple.
want the hourly wage too.
Story number 2, Kansas couple was sued by the man who held them hostage in their home. True story.
Hell yeah.
It is a true story.
What is it?
Show him the picture. Show him. I'm on a roll tonight.
Your Honor, they were horrible to me when I held them hostage.
Well,
I
with this.
can't. When he was when he was talking to the judge, he claimed that there was a verbal contract after he promised them money. They promised him money.
Okay.
In exchange for a place to hide.
Wow. Okay.
What was saying that so they could get untied?
Yes, and that was the thing. They said it to get untied and to actually go and get help. He thought that it was it was in his favor to hide from the police, and that they would get money out of the deal if they hid the guy who was holding them hostage.
Oh my god.
I might guess he didn't win.
And it was a verbal contract.
It would have been funny if he did win.
You know how far verbal contracts go in the court of law?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
I could see if the guy said, "Oh my god, after I untied them, they attacked me with talcum powder."
Yeah.
And that's why I'm dying of a deadly disease right now, like cancer.
There you go.
Like, you see those stupid infomercials on where they're like, "Could you believe talcum powder was deadly?" It's like, what the fuck? You know, seriously, oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, that just reminds you: do not make any verbal contracts with the person that takes you hostage.
Yes.
They will sue you, inconvenience your life a little bit further.
Story number 3. Kansas man who played for a major NFL team was arrested for stealing $33 worth of crab legs at a Publix. Sparky, let's see this picture.
There it is. There's the picture.
There's the store. This is the Jameis Winston story. You are correct. It happened in Kansas.
You know what's kind of ironic? Although he stole a product, right?
$33 worth of crab legs.
Okay. He stole $33 worth of crab legs. Although Jameis Winston stole $33 worth of crab legs, he was still intercepted by the police. See? So for every score that he gets, he still is allowed an interception.
But now he's unemployed. So.
33 interceptions. Y'all see my
He
stat?
scored crab legs. Look what happened. He got tackled in the end zone.
I'm a great thief. I stole $33 worth of crab legs. Yeah, but they also took them from you. All of them.
True.
Yeah, but I got them.
Story number 4. Kansas man arrested for illegally fishing with dynamite. Sparkles, let's see this